What's up everybody, Steven Z Killer here, and I'm bringing you a brand new reaction video. But before that, about 80% of you guys watching are not subscribed. That means two things, either you're new or you're returning, and hopefully this is the video that gets you that subscribe button today. The new goal for this channel is 400,000 subscribers, and the only way we can do that is by you right there hitting that subscribe button. I can feel it rising. I can feel it. Keep hitting the subscribe button. Keep doing it. One day we'll even go even further beyond and hit 1 million subscribers. So hit that subscribe button today. What's up everybody, Steven Z Killer here, bringing another reaction, and this is not a drill, this is not a joke, but Poppy Playtime Chapter 4 teaser trailer has dropped. Now, I'm going to say this right now. Chapter 3 was absolutely fun. It was a great experience. But it was a 2-year almost wait period between Chapter 2 and Chapter 3. And I'm glad to see that we've gotten a trailer, or a teaser trailer, for Chapter 4. And I've been saying since Chapter 3 dropped that since they redone the engine, redone a bunch of things in development for Chapter 3 to make it better, which they did, hopefully Chapter 4 will not take much longer than the last one. That being said, I am hoping, even though I have 1,000% no in my heart that we won't be getting a release date in a teaser trailer. But if we do, that we don't have to wait much longer than early next year. If we get this out, I don't see it coming out in October. I don't see this coming out in November. But maybe December at the earliest. I feel like, if anything, December is a possibility. But I don't want no later than March of next year. That is my hope and want for this chapter of Poppy Playtime. Because, to be honest, the hype of Poppy Playtime was strong for Chapter 1. It was also pretty damn strong for Chapter 2. The hype kind of died down a ton, with some dribbles here and there, for Chapter 3. But Chapter 4, well, in general, Poppy Playtime has kind of been on a decline since Chapter 3. I think Chapter 3 was fantastic, but a lot of people are not as hyped because of how long it took for Chapter 3, I think. I think they lost a lot of people in the realm of love for Poppy Playtime, which is to be expected when you have such a long chapter-to-chapter wait for something. But I'm excited. One thing, though, is I think on the thumbnail we had some type of sheep-looking character that reminded me a little bit of the Smiling Critters. I'm not going to lie. And this trailer dropped about 40 minutes ago. And as you can see, the other, trailers and everything, they, popped off once, after Chapter 1. And I don't know if this is going to definitely pop off as much, but I'm still looking forward to Poppy Playtime. Now, without any more delay, because I've been talking already for about 3+ minutes, so we're already at 4-minute timer. Let's check out this. We're going to watch it once. We're going to watch it a second time to see if we can spot anything. And I actually have another video already up, and someone already has maybe broke down the trailer. So if there's anything I miss, I'll check out the breakdown video too. So the link will be down below. Want to like? I'm already subscribed. Let's get into this. Off the bat, we're seeing the Smiling Critters. I'm thinking, yeah. Okay. And technically, Dog Day is not done in, because we just left his hobbling corpse from the smiling critters controlling them from the inside back in a building. So okay. Oh! Oh. January. We have a month. And I was right. That is awesome. So we have basically the first month of the new year. All right. That is awesome. That is promising. I'm happy to see. And I'm hoping in the next 3 months to hype up this chapter. Because they did this. And I absolutely love this idea that they did. They did some VHS content that hyped up certain things. They also dropped some awesome animations with the smiling critters and a bunch of other things here and there, just to trickle us something in the anticipation and the hype of Chapter 3. Okay. Mob, you've definitely piqued my interest. We're going to watch this one more time. And I think I was right about the sheep character from the trailer. And it seems to be hunting the smiling. Like, we know that there's toy on toy eating action going on here where they kill each other and consume each other. Like wild animal kind of situation. Strongest. Oh, it's literally next to a trash bag hidden. Okay. We don't really get a zoom in, but as we can see the bee, we can see Pugapillar. I forget this thing's name, the little clapping bullshit. I see maybe a couple of huggy, kissy missy there, mini ones. We see a lot of things here. And this thing has a large kill count if this is its food source of oh wait, I just realized, look, it's looking at us now. I wasn't even noticing that. I was too focused on the piles of corpses. Ooh, okay. Very interesting. Super excited. Now we're going to check over on the Super Horror Bros channel that dropped this analysis. No joke. I don't know how you do it, but literally 2 minutes. You drop a... How is that even possible? You drop an 11-minute video that you had to put together, probably render out in 2 minutes time. Motherfucker's on the Speed Force. What the fuck? Alright, let's check out this, Oh, wait. Teaser trailer and screenshots. I didn't even know there were screenshots. Okay, let's check it out.
Guys, Super Horror Bros.
Also, I'll leave a link for this as well. So, show your support to Super Horror Bros as well.
Mike here, and in today's video, we're taking
I don't watch this channel that much,
trailer for
but I occasionally check it out.
Chapter
When it comes to the Poppy Playtime, I've checked out this channel several times in the past.
4. This trailer, as well as a handful of screenshots for Poppy Playtime Chapter 4, were provided to me by Mob Entertainment ahead of its release.
Oh, so you had time. Okay.
So massive thank you to Mob for providing me early access here. The Steam page
that makes sense then
for Poppy Playtime Chapter 4 also went live today, so you can wishlist the game right now in preparation for its upcoming release. Let's take a quick look at that before diving into the trailer. So it says about this content, brace yourself for the darkest chapter yet in the epic Poppy Playtime saga.
If we can get more stuff like the nightmare sequence when you are passed out and you are traveling in this endless hallway of fuckery, and at the one end point had found a TV and Huggy Wucky nightmare form came out and started chasing you, If we can have more shit like that, that whole sequence was terrifying and well made. The sounds, the creepy atmosphere, it was so well done. More of that. And honestly, what was her name? Miss Delight. I think it was Miss Delight. It's been a while. I may have to replay chapters 1, 2, and 3 in anticipation of chapter 4, now that we know. So that might be something we can do. Especially maybe this October. Let me know if you guys would want that as a stream where we play all 3 games in one stream. But yeah, that whole segment with Miss Delight, something similar, but not exactly, but to the same creepiness. I think those 2 segments of chapter 3 were probably the best in the chapter.
You are pushed deeper into the undiscovered depths of the Playtime Co. factory, far below anything the world knew. Here you'll encounter terrifying new threats and discover shocking revelations. Can you outwit the unnatural creations lurking in the shadows? Can you survive here long enough to unravel the mysteries behind the experiments? Every step will test your courage, every puzzle will challenge your mind, and every corner may be your last. Features: new characters and allies, expanded lore, mind-bending puzzles, and heart-pounding atmosphere. Will you escape the horrors hidden within Playtime Co., or will you succumb to the terror? Survival isn't guaranteed, but fear is. So there we go guys, a quick look at the Steam page. For now, sit back, relax, and let's react to this new trailer. Then afterwards I'll break it down shot by shot, as well as taking a look at those new screenshots.
Alright, we don't really need to see his reaction. I think we'll just go right into his breakdown. If you guys want to see his reaction, go to his original video. And let's see what his analysis is all about.
So that's going to be releasing in January. Okay, that's cool. So that was a really interesting trailer. It's shorter than I expected. Didn't show too much, but it does show the little smiling critters are like eating one another.
Remember, the link will be in the description, so if you want to see his reaction, go support him.
In the kind of depths of the Playtime Factory. Now, we went down into the depths of the Playtime Factory. If you remember at the end of Chapter 3, guys, when Kissy was being attacked and the player and Poppy are going down the elevator into the depths, we couldn't return to save Kissy Missy as she was getting attacked by whatever she was being attacked.
We don't know if she's dead or, like, if we see a corpse, then we know it's confirmed she's dead. But if we don't see a corpse, I don't know about that.
Attacked by upstairs. It seems like we're going down from that trailer, from what we saw there, into like more of a prison type setting, like holding cells. We saw a little bit of that in Chapter 3, of course. So what I'm going to do, guys, I'm actually going to break down that trailer for you properly now. There's not too much more I want to say about it other than the release date, which is really cool. January is like currently, I think, 4 months away, something like that.
If they want to make sure the hype is crazy, they may want to drop a full 100% full, big, awesome trailer October 31st. Drop a trailer October 31st. If you're able to, get the hype reel. Then in November, drop us some stuff that may hype up people even more. December, do the same thing for the final trailer maybe. Or just for the final hype, like some VHS or some other stuff. Just to add to the mystery of this little sheep dude.
So we haven't got too long to wait until we get to actually play the next chapter in the Poppy Playtime series, it seems, as long as it doesn't get delayed, of course, which can always happen. But it does seem like we're going to be able to play this in the next couple of months, which is really, really cool, and a nice way to start the year off. So yeah, I'll definitely be checking out Chapter 4 when it drops, of course, with all the usual videos, the story explains, the playthrough series.
Also, I was curious. When did Chapter 3 drop? Wait, it dropped in January? It's been that long? Huh. I didn't think it dropped in January.
And a look at all the different monsters and stuff like that. So you do stay tuned for that. And in the meantime,
okay, so it's been almost a complete year then.
In the run up to when it launches, I'll be covering like all these new teaser trailers and screenshots and stuff. But we have some screenshots to look at, and I also want to quickly break down that trailer and see if I can find some more details. So I'm going to swap over to a scripted video now, where I'm going to break it down Enjoy the rest of this video as we break down and analyze everything to do with this trailer and the new screenshots.
Hopefully you spotted something maybe I didn't see. But the screenshots are going to be cool.
The trailer begins as Dog Day, one of the smiling critters seen previously in Poppy Chapter 3, cautiously makes his way through the dark depths of Playtime Co. Corpses of torn up critters and other Playtime mascots such as Catbee can be seen throughout what seems to be a prison environment. We'll check out this environment in more detail when we look at the screenshots, but we can see a cell door in this shot here, giving away the setting of this new chapter. However, the setting depicted in the trailer seems to be of a storage area within the prison, given away by boxes stacked on shelves in the opening shot. Dog Day finally makes his way over to a headless critter corpse and begins to feast.
To be honest though, it's kind of weird. He could have eaten any of the other corpses on his way to that one.
Previously saw hints towards the Playtime mascots being feral and cannibalistic in previous chapters and trailers.
This is what I'm talking about, this VHS tape. This could have been a hint in this location where this critter is about to get ambushed and stuff. This whole section, we never saw any of this. We only saw glimpses of this in that VHS stuff where I believe it was a scientist that died, got remade into this dinosaur, and then all the other toys attacked it because they knew it was an adult that was part of the reason they got turned.
It seems as though it's every killer toy for themselves in this hostile world. Food is hard to come by, the mascots are starving, and they'll feast on whatever they can, even their own kind. This is even more chilling when we consider that the consciousness of humans, including children, is stored within each mascot.
That is a horrible thing to think about, yeah.
Next, we get a glimpse at a brand new smiling critter, a sheep. One who, for whatever reason, was not seen in any of the previous
and it is a black sheep, which is a symbol, iconic symbol.
Smiling critter marketing material.
Known as a black sheep.
This may be a new addition to the critter family, one who was not released by Playtime Co. to the general public. Or perhaps it was a toy that was prototyped and then scrapped. We get a better look at this sheep critter in the trailer's thumbnail. It features the same eerie smile, with buck teeth and a skull pendant around its zipper. It seems a more nightmarish design than those seen previously, leading us to ask the question, why did Playtime decide on such a creepy design in the first place? Was this a toy to be aimed at an older audience? Either way, this sheep is not friendly, pouncing on the unsuspecting Dog Day and eating him alive. As the camera pulls back, we witness the horrifying sight of mountains of slain toys, bodies piled high across this ominous environment. It seems this is where the bodies of dead toys have been dumped and forgotten, or perhaps killed by a more dangerous mascot we have yet to meet. The main antagonist of Chapter 4, lurking in the shadows.
I still wish this was a longer segment with Nightmare Huggy. Like, this whole segment of us being chased, it only lasted for about 30 seconds or 40 seconds at most, and it was such good. It was
out
so
of
good.
sight. We also get to see holding cages and a big block with a mysterious symbol embossed across it. The symbol is made up of different coloured squares fitted inside one another. Could this be the logo for the scientists who conducted the most unethical and unorthodox experiments in the secret depths of the facility? The evil company employees who took the brains and nervous systems of living people and used them to bring these mascot toys to life.
Alright, screenshots. Let's see what these are all about.
Now let's take a look at 5 brand new screenshots for Poppy Playtime Chapter 4. Screenshot 1 looks to be set within a sewer system. The water has been drained and the walls are broken, revealing a cave on the other side. Much like the subterranean environment
we did get a little bit of
navigated
cave in the
during
last
chapter 3. The other thing to note in this screenshot is what appears to be some kind of generator. So it seems like our protagonist will be searching for generators to power up a door in order to escape these maze-like tunnels, and whatever terrors reside within them. Screenshot 2 seems to be set within the sewer system as well. We see heaps of garbage decaying on the floor. Beneath a spinning ventilation fan is a doorway. Perhaps the door we are trying to access by powering up the aforementioned generators. Screenshot 3 is more interesting, as it seems to be set within the main prison area. We see 2 rows of containment cells, some with their doors open, meaning whatever was held inside is now on the prowl and out for blood. This is surely where the scientists working beneath the Playtime Co factory were carrying out their tests on research subjects like Huggy, Mommy Longlegs, and Catnap.
I do hope this leads us to more of the laboratory and scientist lair area of the map.
Screenshot 4 is set in a cave system. Again, one similar to that found in Chapter 3.
More with that purple bouncy
purple
hand.
grab pack plates, which means more vaulting between platforms staged over dangerous pitfalls where certain death awaits if the player is to miscalculate their leap of faith. Screenshot 5 looks to be set directly beneath the playcare, which was of course the area of the facility we explored in Poppy Chapter 3. We can see this by looking to the ceiling, which features the same fake skybox. With this in mind, it is logical to conclude that this eerie reception area will be the room we are greeted with after descending the elevator platform at the end of Chapter 3.
I still don't get why Kissy Missy stayed behind. She literally could have walked forward and jumped down here and been part of the elevator. Genuinely could have happened.
It seems this is the entrance to the holding cells, as we see barred doors and walls everywhere. The people in charge of this place didn't want whatever was contained getting out. We also see security cameras stuck to the walls, monitoring any potential prison breaks. Lastly, we see that mysterious logo on the far wall. Again, I believe this is the logo the highest level of scientists at Playtime used, almost like a secret society beneath the playcare.
This might even start giving us more information on the prototype and whatnot.
One that only a few trusted workers knew of and were given
This would definitely have to be actually where the prototype was being held too.
access to. And that's it for today's video. Poppy Playtime Chapter 4 is scheduled to release in January of 2025, so we only have a few more months to wait until we get to return to the Playtime Co.
That is interesting. Okay, so it was like I just looked it up. January 24th, 2024 is when Chapter 3 drops. So literally, depending on when it drops, it'll be a 1 year wait from the third chapter to the second to the fourth one, which is still better than Chapter 2 to Chapter 3, but still very long. I know it takes a lot of time to like game develop and stuff like that. I'm not a type of person to rush. But with how short these chapters are, they definitely need to be maybe a little bit longer or something. I don't know. I just feel like sometimes Chapter 1 and Chapter 2, super short. You can beat Chapter 1 in like 30 minutes. On your first playthrough, you can beat it within about an hour or an hour and 20 minutes at most. If you don't know what you're doing, you can easily, people even like sped run that first chapter after it came out. I think there were people that found ways to speed run it to like beat it in 5 minutes or something. And the same thing happened with Chapter 2. Chapter 2 was good. I think it was maybe about a 2.5 hour experience on my initial playthrough. Maybe a little bit more, a little bit less, somewhere around that point. But afterwards, if you know what you're doing, you can get through it pretty well. There's maybe only a few parts that may give you some difficulties. If you, like me personally, I haven't played it since I beat it. So, Chapter 1, I think I've beaten a few, like 1 or 2 times. Then I played Chapter 2. Then I replayed Chapter 1 and 2, I think, before Chapter 3. But I know I got that done within, like, reasonable amount of time. I think I got both Chapter 1 and Chapter 2 done in, like, an hour and a half to 2 hours at most. And then Chapter 3, if I replay it again, I probably can beat it in a lot sooner time. I think it took me about 3 hours to beat. Maybe more. I could probably beat it within about the same amount of time, if not less. Depending. I don't know. I literally haven't played Chapter 3 since I beat it. Last year. Or, I guess, 9 months and 30 days ago. Or just about 9 months ago. Either way, this was awesome. Cool to see the screenshots. We even get a little bit more realistic, up-close, personal shot right here of the of the smiling critter, it looks like. But yeah. Check out the links down below. Share support to both Mob Games and Super Horror Bros. And hopefully you guys enjoyed this reaction. I'll see you guys in the next video. Till then, later. Also, comment down below, how hype are you for the new chapter? Bye.
In the pixelated world where the gamers unite, there's a name that shines bright, bringing joy to the night. Steven's killer, he's the king of the screen. With his epic playthroughs, he raises a knee. Laughing out loud as we watch him explore. From horror to laughter, we can't help but want more. With a heart full of passion, he shares his delight. Steven's killer, take us on